Mo fẹ́ kí àwọn tó wà nílé kí wọ́n mọ̀ yín, kí wọ́n mọ orúkọ yín kí a tó máa tẹ̀síwájú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa sọ orúkọ yín fún wọn.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Victoria Yusuf Omotayo.
And you're from?
I'm from Kogi State.
Kogi, all the way from Kogi to Lagos. So tell me, what was growing up like for you?
Actually, I finished up my secondary school, Kogi State.
Okay.
As a boarding school in St. Joe School, Lokene.
Okay.
So I wrote a JAMB. The first JAMB, let me talk below.
Cut off mark.
I guess I met up with my cut off mark, but school you want for me admission.
Okay.
So I wrote 4 JAMBs.
Wow.
And education me, I'm one kind of person take me more dog on school.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie about that.
Okay.
So my daddy did not want to maybe support me in going for that education. But even while I told him about my school, he was like, so Emilo working for the education me, but I think it's just like, it's not that he's not supporting me, but he's thinking that maybe I'm too dull or something. So I wrote 4 JAMB on my own and my personal money.
Wow.
And later the admission is not going. So I give up.
Okay.
I came down to Lagos State, and when I entered Lagos, I started looking for work. Like, let me start making money.
Okay.
Since going to school is after school, you go to look for a job and started making money.
Then so let me just quickly start making money.
Let me start
from
making
time.
money on time.
Okay.
So let's school be apart. Maybe later I can still work it out because there's something they call PT or something.
Okay, PTA, yeah. Per time, yeah.
So I was thinking that later I'm going to call PT. So when I came to Lagos, I started working at Noble, where they do wave-on attachments.
Hair manufacturers. Okay.
So I started working at Noble, and when I stopped working there, I continued doing. I started working another. Yeah, I started another work at Stallard. That was barbecue. I had to do barbecue fish. So I was working, and my boss was paying me. And at the same time, to me, it's just as if I'm learning how to do the barbecue.
Okay.
So I stopped working there. So I want to have my own handwork. On enormous, I like men work right for my time, right for my childhood, because I see myself as a strong lady.
Okay.
So I like men work, or I just like doing maybe carpenter.
You just find out that anything about just your career, you do it effortless, that you like it.
I just like it.
Okay.
So I find myself, it's not that I find myself, I feel like, let me start learning the mechanical work.
Okay.
Then
so when you decided, at what age did you make up your mind that you want to become a mechanic?
I decided at age 19.
Okay.
19. And when I got there, my boss was like, pay moti dagbaju. And won't I be feeling that I want to be by Pebiamu Juwolo? So I was not like, no, there's no problem. That it's got to me and Tiba de Dabajuwolo, and they're my senior. More rotic Pebiamu Dabajuwolo, they showed me work.
And you learned the work.
I'm learning.
So which area of the mechanic did you specialize in?
It's a bench. My boss specialized on bench. The reason why I chose one particular thing is because there was a place that I entered. When I entered the place, I was like, they are fixing Lexus, Toyota, Honda, and all that stuff. And me myself, I know the kind of person I am. I'm not a fast learner, so I think specializing on one thing will make
you learn further.
So my boss specialized on Benz only.
So you underwent the training of Benz, Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
So are you certified now, or you are still learning?
I'm still learning.
You're still learning.
Yeah.
But if they bring a Benz to you, you know the basics. You know the first thing.
And meanwhile, we use a system. So my boss called me and he was like, looking for how to remove a tire, looking for how to remove a battery or other stuff. That I don't really need it as a lady.
That you should learn the technique, the IT part.
That is what I need mostly. So I now feel like
Kama two screw, kama two bolts, kama jack, yes, okay. Okay.
Under the car
and pull out the things you need to pull out.
This is what I want. But he was like, this is what I want because I'm a woman. So I don't want to
disobey.
So I started learning all those things. Once they bring a vehicle, I'll take a lunch and start checking on 1 or 2 things that is wrong with the car. So I'll tell my boss and he will be like, he called my senior, come and lose
to
this
come
place,
and do it.
So he was not telling me that he continued making money. I'll be able to know all those things. I'll just call a workman
to come and do the work part of it.
Yeah,
so you are fulfilled, you are enjoying yourself.
I'm enjoying it, I'm fine with it.
So how do you relate with your friends based on the fact that they know you're a mechanic? Do they support you, or do they laugh at you, or do you meet people who say, obìnrin mechanic, God forbid?
Yes.
How do you fit in to your age group?
I have the two parts.
You have both parts.
Both parts.
The ones that will support and the ones that will
not supporting, because
okay.
the ones that are not supporting was like, I'm a woman that I don't need to start learning mechanics. So, and people that support me, like what you are doing, they encourage me like, please don't give up on
But
this.
do you know that what you're doing is a very unique work?
Yeah, I know.
You being a woman and being a lady mechanic, especially training in Mercedes-Benz, do you know you can have international opportunities?
Yes, I do.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm very, very proud of myself.
So I want to ask you a very special question. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
How does he see your work?
My boyfriend sees me when my boyfriend sees me while I'm doing my work. He's happy. He's okay.
And he's
like,
supportive.
He supported me in everything.
All right, everyone. I'm sure you all have been listening to us and you've heard everything that Tayo has said. Honestly, for me, as an individual, I am extra proud of her. Honestly, I know there are lady mechanics, I know there are female mechanics, and I know that there are females dominating in a man's world. But for me, meeting them one-on-one, I tell you that I'm super excited and I'm proud of them. And you know, there's this saying that says there's nothing a man can do that a woman cannot do. So these young ladies are proving to us that, especially in this generation, the women are not staying down. They are coming out, taking their positions, because when you know that you need to bring something to the table, you have to offer something. You know, let them see you that you are hardworking. Let them see you that you can bring something to the table. It's not about the makeups and the wigs and, you know, the fancy life. Women are becoming mechanics. Women are learning how to build houses. Women are training in building materials. I mean, it's awesome. I'm proud of you, Tayo. And I know that your family is going to be proud of you. I know that your friends are going to be proud of you. I know your community is going to be proud. And at large, Nigeria will be proud of you. By the time Mercedes-Benz will find out that there's a lady somewhere in the corner of Lagos, Nigeria, that is a specialist in Mercedes-Benz, trust me, it's going to open doors for you by God's grace. So what word of advice do you have for the young ladies out there who have not found their footing in life, who are still roaming about the streets and not certain of what they can do with their lives? What would you like to tell them?
To my ladies outside there, I really appreciate everyone's efforts. And going to school is very, very okay. I'm still planning to go to school. And I just want every ladies outside there to just have an handwork, just have something doing. By the time you have something doing, maybe when you finish up from school, you don't get a job to do. And
you can fall back on what you have learned.
Yes. So that is just my advice, please. Let every one of us just have a handwork, because where Nigeria is going now,
nobody knows.
Nobody knows at all. So that is just what I would say. Hello everyone, my name is Victoria OMOTAYO YUSSUF. This is my life drama.
A ní ẹ̀bùn kékeré kan fún yín láti kàn sọ fún yín wípé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín, a dẹ̀ support yín, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe, a ní inú wa dùn sí. Àwa fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rò pé bóyá kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa kó mi jẹ. Àwa kó yín jẹ, àwa like yín. Nítorí ẹ̀ la ṣe gbé ẹ̀bùn kékeré yìí wá fún yín pé ẹ bá wa fi ìfẹ́ gbà á o láti My Corner TV. Ẹ bá a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn.
My Corner TV, I really appreciate your effort and I really thank you for coming up to check on me. And I'm so happy that you guys came and you are giving me a big support. I'm so happy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.